and then they will come up with a mock of how they have the building will look like, and then they put it in the market for sale. Like I said the other day, Dangote only saw the potential from say why people come, they said they took this oil away. They just went and set up a refinery. Dangote did not set up a geological firm.
Hey, a very good morning. I want all of us to appear at the same time today so that you won't say this old man is talking. What is he doing? He's wasting your time. I don't want to wait the moment time this morning, so we all come together. As you know, we are already on the studio right now. We're expecting 2 people to join us. Unfortunately, they cancel at the later minutes, and we'll manage today. Hopefully, we'll have something better for next week. And I hope you guys can deal with what we are about to manage. And that brings us to, because I wanted to us, if we had guests, we'll be looking at the 2027 elections. But today, let's go back to what we've been talking about, which is the copy and paste. Nigerians, we are copy and paste people. You know what is the copy and paste? Copy, paste, copy, paste. You don't interpret it. You don't know whether this thing is even important for you. How can somebody give you a drugs and you don't even look at the prescription? What is it for? So that's what we're about to do today. But we're going to look at our education system because it's a broad topic. You know, we were looking at government the other day and I was talking much about it. But today I really want us to look at our education system. At the end of the day, my proposition to Nigeria will be a certified technical graduate. A graduate, a technical graduate. That's the word. What is missing is the technicality. And that's what I'm going to try and look at. Now, let's take a look at this. We can't understand this without the history. So I'm going to do a little bit of history, then I'm going to keep quiet. And I'm going to let our daughters who are on the show. So the topic here is, as I said, let me go back to it. Let me put it on the floor. It is, I call it Nigerian borrowed education. We borrowed it. And it didn't come by accident. We're going to give credit to us here. I'm a teacher. I'm a trained teacher. And when we're teaching us education in Nigeria, we were introduced to the informal and formal education. Now, you guys didn't see the informal one, but it happened. Even in when I was growing up, there's a man that was repairing bicycle in front of my grandfather's compound. I was working with the man. It's not that I was not doing anything. I would just go there and help him to do this. After some time, I could fix the tube. Because before he do it, there's something we used to fire it. I mean, we file it, and then we cover it. It was so good. I learned that work. That was and while he was there, he had about 20 trainees. So they graduate and they go, they graduate and they go. And I think that is far. Let me look at yourself today. And Mary and Omar, have you been to the modern fashion home? You see they have apprentice who they train.
Yes.
That is our informal education. They will take a child, train the child in the course of period of 4 or 5 years, some 2 years, and then the child will graduate. Then they will do freedom party. The freedom party is your graduation. Some will give you certificate, some don't. But because they are not giving certificate, they are not recognized graduates. I'm coming, daughters. Today is a big day. Now, when the British came, they found out we cannot read and write. We can't speak English. English is not our language. So they decided to educate us to speak English. So an educated person in Nigeria today is somebody who can speak the Queen's English. When I talk now, he can't even speak English. Because anybody that cannot speak English is already an idiot in your eye. But it's English and a yardstick for being an educated person. An Englishman here speaks good English. He cannot read and write. For your information, an Englishman can speak his language very well, the English. He speaks it perfectly, but he doesn't know how to read and write. 23% of people in the UK are illiterate. Do you know that? 23%. I'm talking of United Kingdom. Quote me anywhere. I don't misbehave. I talk with facts. Now, when they came, they trained us so that we can interpret, because they need to talk to the local people. And now they have to look for somebody who can interpret. Our king were not speaking English. They were doing business with the king. They were able somebody doing the slave trade. So they needed somebody that can interpret. So for that one, they decided to train us to speak good English. Another thing they need somebody to do the clerical work, because somebody will do the clerk, right? That's all right. As they're talking, you know the clerk in the office. So they trained us to be clerks. And another thing they did, that time they needed railroad. They were constructing rail to carry the goods from where it is being produced to the sea, to the sea. So they trained some of us to do some rail work. The education then was designed for what the British wanted, of what their need. It was not meant to train you to be mentally equipped. That critical thinking, which is now the order of the day, was never there. That is why the bulk of the courses we even have till tomorrow are courses that will lead you nowhere. So when they send our boys, the like of the Azikiwe, the Awolowo to the US, the Kwame Nkrumah, when they came, they trained them. But these guys, they saw something else. That's why if you watch, when they came back home, the first thing they did was to educate us. Kwame Nkrumah established the School of Science and Technology. He didn't establish just a university, science and technology. If you know the most passionate person about education in Nigeria is Awolowo. Because they found out that we have been miseducated. Again, America helped us a lot. Then you're going to read, have you heard people read a book, The Miseducation of the Negro? Good book to read, daughter. The Miseducation of the Negro. We are talking of America being miseducated. In Africa, there was no education. It was when these guys came back, they now restructure our education. But unfortunately, as we speak, we've tried. But the education is not fit for purpose. The reason I know is I asked people yesterday, how many mechanics are unemployed in Nigeria? How many persons that learned how to do tailor? Now, I don't want to use the word fashion. Who know how to sew clothes? They're unemployed. In fact, if you are coming to the UK now, if I marry any guy, they bring and call UK, the first thing I have to teach her how to do hair. Or how to sew clothes. You need that skill, transferable, that skill that you're going to be useful to yourself and to the society. Unfortunately, our education system today is not fit for that. And I'm going to question two of you here. Sorry. I'm going to start with Mary. You study mass comm, ma'am.
Yes.
How many classes did you see where they will do this we are doing here now in your school? Well, a mass comm is a practical course, which is good. So you have some 1 or 2 experience. But what was your experiences?
Okay, I think at the time they had to send us to go out for like IT. So could they kind of explore. So I think that was where I knew I started. And I was taking health news, although not like this, because at least you could learn the technical parts, right? But in all those ones, if it's news, you just come and read. So that's just it. But here in SRTV, at least you could do other things in terms of the technical
I mean, we are talking of professional courses. Mass communication is a professional program. Now, when we come to the lawyer, which Omar is going to talk us through, Nigeria has designed something. But I'm gonna still query the Nigerian.
You know that they have split the mass communication, unlike before. Now we have mass communication for print and for broadcasting. So you either choose to be for broadcasting or for print. Unlike before, where they are together, they have to split them now.
I mean, when you go to master's degree, anyway, you're gonna go into either one or the other. First degree, you can even do all that shit. In fact, Nigerian curriculum is so robust, so unnecessarily robust. I did law in 3 years. And it was all those rubbish you study. If now an old man like me no go school. Now let's come to law. Omar, I'm going to fight you today because one thing I don't understand. I always say something. This is a cultural thing. Why do you people wear wig?
First of all, the decrease. I'm not wearing any wig right now.
I know, but you're a barrister.
The barrister.
The day you graduated, I know they gave you a wig to wear.
Yes. He said they should
A
have
gown
done
and
it
something
with
and
a
they're
wig.
wig. Only women they wear wig for
Because
for
I think it is because we adopted the course from the foreigners.
Yes.
You see, you guys adopted the English system. The question is, where is it? Where is it? In our
But Ghana
own,
has changed theirs.
where's our
Ghana
own?
has
Countries are changing theirs.
Yes, Nigeria need to change their own.
But of course, Nigeria will not put interest in such a thing right now. So
It's election. Our interest is election.
You know people that wear robe. Okay, there. You know, and the English system, they were using those things because they used to cover their bald head, and they have a reason for that wig.
It is a sign of knowledge and wisdom. The
No,
that's what
that is
they
how
said,
that's
those
the
days, our
interpretation at the
judges
end of the
have
day.
gray hair
I mean,
because they have
Omar,
dumb.
I know people are watching us today. Let them go. The origin of wig
Okay.
in the
Thank
British
you.
in the British system.
There is not cap. That's
No,
cap
it's wig.
now.
It's wig. They call it
No,
wig.
and I'm confused. You know, it's just an example of a culture borrowed. We'll come to that another day. But let's look at the education curriculum first. We gotta give lawyers some credit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when they do case studies, they still use English case studies. You see the problem, Omar? I'm going to ask you this, and this is really critical.
Okay.
When they tell you to read the English legal system, they taught you people the custom and tradition. They refer you to old cases in England. But Nigeria have customary courts.
We have cases in Nigeria, sir.
No. I'm not talking of the modern cases. Our customary cases. Did you study those one in your course?
There are customary cases here in Nigeria.
You have some, eh?
Of course.
Okay, that would be nice.
I think that's the early. You're talking about the early times where
Yes.
we don't have
yes.
much court matters, but now you have cases where you are referred to many incidents that happened in Nigeria, so they will refer you back to previous cases.
Yes, I know. I know the previous cases. You know, Omar, let's take a look at this. I'm not talking of cases you hear in the magistrate or in the high court or this one. I'm talking of cases heard in customary courts.
There are customary court.
You know, Nigeria have customary courts.
Yes, we have cases in Nigeria.
I know they won't teach you all that.
We have cases.
You understand? And and you come around the English customary law. English law is built on custom and tradition. Some of the cases we talk about were decisions made years ago by their forefathers. They saw the wisdom in that, they carry it on. It wasn't written. There's no law written. When something happened, they refer to how their papa interpret them. I study it. So I'm not talking trash. No, what is interesting is they've been able to base it on their own culture. I'm happy as our system now evolve, our new cases are happening. Unfortunately, some of the cases are not the one that are influenced by Wiki. You don't want to refer to that in the future, but that's going to be the precedent we're setting for the children. Because this is how it was judged. That's why this is the implication.
I don't think Wiki's case study will be recorded for any future. I don't think it's.
Many of them are recorded now.
What are they going to record? You are a fool. I'm not. What are they going to put down?
When you underrate this kind of things, children that will come, they will take it. Oh, that was how they judged the case back then.
Yeah, that's true.
To not be recorded.
And they're gonna, whether you like it or not, they cite it as a precedent. We must be careful what we do.
I don't think it will be a legal precedent or any case.
It's never going to be. It's not.
You don't think so? I pray it's not. I pray it's not. But the bottom line is law is doing well as well. Because law have decided that wherever you study law, before you practice in Nigeria, you come to the Nigerian law school. That is an example of people that adapt anything to their own use. Because whatever law I studied in England has nothing to do with Nigerian law. When I want to practice in Nigeria, I get to learn the Nigerian law. That's why you go to the law school.
You see foreigners.
So that has been designed.
Nigerian law.
And I can tell you a few cases. The law is good in Nigeria. Perhaps we have that. I call the Nigerian lawyers, the law graduates, those ones that went through the law school, I call, and it's an example of a technical certified graduate.
License.
Another area is our medicine. If you go to any university, you have Department of Medicine and you have a teaching hospital. You see,
But does it mean that Chris, if you study, for example, medicine, right? Maybe outside Nigeria, you have to go to maybe Nigerian school, something like that, to be able to practice. Is it done like that?
No, Nigeria, my own is already designed. In Nigerian law, there's a department. If you are practicing law here, any school teaching law in Nigeria, we have a teaching hospital. Meaning the lawyer have a place where they will learn the practical. They don't. The doctors. They have a place.
Talking of the medical student.
I want to know if they do something that law does. Yeah.
No,
no, because they don't have that in law. That's when you graduate, you go to the law school first. Okay. That prepares you for the society. Do you know the other areas where we are really lacking? Let's look at engineering. An automobile engineer doesn't know how to fix a car. You know why? Because there is no dedicated department in the school that is designed for automobile. If I am going to design Nigerian education, engineering students, we have that practical thing where they even give the service to the public. Set up an automobile firm.
In a way, you are talking about that we should be doing the practical, right? Before, instead of only studying, we should also do the practical. Because yesterday you were talking about that you don't understand why youth corpers will be learning a skill in camp. I don't know.
Thank you.
But even in that case, Daddy Chris, I wanted to chip in yesterday in that case. Okay. But I don't see anything wrong in skills acquisition in the camp.
It's something they must do.
It is not even it's not something they must do.
I don't see anything wrong.
It helps. They're only helping you. I feel that's a very big one.
Yeah.
They are helping you to be able to because they know how the economy is. Just in case a lawyer or an engineer, we are complaining of how the economy is. You get out of school and you don't get employment immediately. You'll be able to do something to help yourself.
But why did you even train the person on a course that he will not get a job? That's what I'm asking. Why did you bother to train the person for 4 or 5 years for something that he's not going to use? And you know the person is going to come out and not going to get a job.
Yeah. The population is too much for it.
But it's not the same thing with the practical you're talking about that we should do in school.
Education. You know how many skill gap we have? Let me give you this example now. We want to construct road. We go to Julius Berger. When else we are graduating?
Now
I want to talk about my governor now. But we are graduating civil engineers on a daily basis.
Germany will sue him because Julius Berger is Germany. So they ask you that what do you have against us?
No, they will understand. That he's
just what I told Okowa before he left. Today now you know what I get against him. What I say will be written in books tomorrow. Yeah. If I tell you now, why will I train my child for 4 years on something that when he finishes that 4 years, he will not get a job with it? Now imagine if you have a department of where they fix car, as I'm studying my engineering, and I'm doing automobile engineering, and there's an automobile firm within the university that actually does that job. And that is where I learn my practical. When I graduate, I'm going to be a certified mechanic. Graduate. I will approach the repair of vehicle better than the mechanic on the street. Because I will learn the machine of doing it. I will understand the principle in which the engine is revolving. And at the end of the day, I will understand it properly. Not the theory I'm learning now that is no bearing at all with practical.
Yes.
And that's why I finished school and I got no job. And I cannot even employ myself. How can an engineer not employ himself? Oma, you graduated. You can open a law firm as a barrister.
Fund.
because you are trained.
Inadequate fund.
Yes, I know. Yes, but I mean that is a question of time now, funding now. But
Yes.
you're useful.
Yes.
It must come. You see, if you are given the right training in this day, this is why I'm confused. In these days when social media gives you outlet to broadcast, mass com should not be looking for job. When people that didn't go to school pick their camera and they can broadcast.
Everyone is broadcasting now. You don't see it online. That they
Exactly.
don't go have studio.
And I
They
call
don't
them,
have studio. Just in their house.
citizen journalism.
Mm.
A mass com will do it better because of his training. Or
Yeah,
her training.
because of his training and the knowledge acquired.
But he need to go and learn the trick. He need to learn the camera use. If not, the man on the street that buy a phone and is turning around and playing it on TikTok and learn everything on YouTube will do better than you. So our education system, what are we saying now? Nigeria borrowed education. We borrow something we don't know. I call it copy and paste. And in the first place, if you understand what a sociologist could do, if a sociologist is well trained, they are the one that solve about they are social engineers. They understand the society, they design society. Yeah, and if they begin to apply that critical thinking in school, you see how useful a sociologist can be. No, what we're doing now in Nigeria, we just give all these children so much books to read, so much reason to fail, so the lecturers can have their ways. The essence of education is defeated completely. And what I'm trying to do now, I want you to compare this with our traditional education system and what a true education can be in the modern time.
Okay.
In the modern time, if we had added the technical structure into our training, we would feel good. Now, I designed a curriculum in my school, film studies. And, when I was planning it, people don't understand. I created the department that will make films and the department that will be training people. Your training will be based on the films we are making. And that's the only way, because if you go to medical school, your training is based on the people you are treating. That's why when you go to teaching hospital, sometimes you be careful so that a student doesn't train you, doesn't treat you, can die. They are learning. And that's why they are supervised. And at the point in time, they become strong enough. And before they graduate, they are medical doctors. I can tell you, if not the economic situation in Nigeria, a medical student that has graduated can easily open a clinic if they are allowed to do so. And they will do very well.
But the truth is that you hardly see a doctor that is jobless. So I don't know, but for me, like
How do they have
a medical doctor.
How do they have quack doctors? Just like they have quack lawyers, they also have quack doctors who are called quacks.
You hardly see a medical doctor that
The
is
ones who
jobless
really
in
are
Nigeria.
not.
They might not be
professionals.
paying them much, but
Yes.
like to be jobless and stay
Okay.
at home, a medical
Do
doctor.
you understand? Because it's easy to establish for them. There's a big need. There's a high need for medicine. We're going to be sick. It's our mechanics. It breaks down.
Yes.
I know when you go to the chemist, the maker go try like this, ask you what they do you. You go
Must
throw the
be
medicine, you go add blood medicine. Now only Nigeria now they drink antibiotics when I never know before. I was in Nigeria, I was with my friend, we went to this clinic, to this chemist. I think I have malaria the guy gets. My brother come tell us say he gets more malaria. He called the way and wine add. Look and add more. Look at my Adam.
At the end of the day, you will still be healed. You will still be healed. That's the truth.
Funny enough, it works.
You know the funniest thing? I've been in the UK for years. I've never been given antibiotics. I've not been given antibiotics because it's wrong, it's bad for your system. When they drink antibiotics like joke.
Did they take how many?
I don't know who recommend that for now. I don't know. There was a time I was with my ex in Slovenia, and I thought I had this infection. We went to the doctor, they did all the tests. I was saying, doctor, give me, come on, ampliclol. He refused.
So why would they not use and
Yes.
treat it?
Eh?
Why would they not use and treat it then?
Oh, before na even 6 they don't shoot needle for na yansh.
Oh, I hate needles.
Kai, in fact, the system, no, wait, let's keep it within education today, because we're going to go into medicine and go away. Let's stick to education. You see,
Yes.
and you know, if we were training qualified technical construction engineers, why are we still bringing in Julius Berger? Because one of the things Nigerian government do is I want to construct road. I want to construct road. If we really want to construct road, why are we not training these young people who don't have job to construct the roads?
Funny enough, the ones that we have that are even good, the white people will employ them and use them to their advantage.
That's true.
You see? So the ones that
And that's where government
any
policy
good thing
comes
we
in.
have, they will
They
take
will
it.
collect. And the good
it's-
thing we accept.
You
Because
know?
because
know
of,
the
because
funniest
the
thing?
good thing will be
Access.
treated well. Yeah.
As you are like this now, as the journalist, if they ask you to come to UK or somewhere to come and collect dollars, won't you be happy to go and collect it?
That's why
That's
we don't
it.
have professionals.
So we cannot, it cannot be good. It's not that we don't have it. We have intelligent people in in
Omar,
this country. You know,
Omar, I
that are willing
studied
to learn.
law as an sorry, Omar, I studied law as an old man.
Okay.
4 of my lecturers were from Nigeria. So people that train in Nigeria, they came here, they get 1 or 2 training and they are lecturing. So it's not true that the education system there, though you go through 1 or 2 things before you fit into the system here. So I'm saying that, but this is where government policy in. Let's go back to the education. Let's take a look at that. If you look at the Nigerian education system, if we were training engineers, that is good enough. And there are some people we don't need, we need, and we don't have those trained people. Then the government will allow Nigerian companies to employ those people and bring them in as key workers. In the UK today, this is what I do 24/7. I support companies. I have over 20 companies I represent here. You know what they do? They will employ somebody who is outside this country as key workers. The contract will not be given to somebody out there. It will be a British company that will employ you, Omar, to come here as a skill worker.
As a skill worker. Can you imagine?
And then, meaning as you are using you, they are learning from you.
Yes.
And you are here under them. You answer yes, sir, to them. But in Nigeria, we will give the job to Julius Berger. Julius Berger will come and
hire Nigerians. Yeah.
hire us.
Very good.
So when you hear skill worker in the UK, skill workers in the UK, this is what skill workers mean. Government now make intelligent policies. This is where the stupidity comes in. The government doesn't even know what it's doing. When they come in, oh, I want to construct road. I'm constructing those bridges. I say now we can be the infrastructure man. He's constructing this road. Who is constructing it?
Julius Berger.
Thank you. And
Our money.
Omar, this is painful. And Mary was saying the other day, as I was making a statement, that the young man in Burkina Faso employed some Nigerians to help him to construct some of the bridges he's constructing. But Nigerians will give our job to Julius Berger to come and construct for us. I'm asking now, if we really need, if our training, if our engineers are not equipped, since Nigeria is 60 years old, since I was born, now they hear Julius Berger. Tomorrow, Julius Berger City. If since we were born, we will need to construct road. Can't we train people?
Yeah, so I don't know these people that are working on a pool road. I don't know if it's Julius Berger or what. I think when I was passing yesterday, I saw some whites, like China.
They are not white. They have to be white.
People
don't even know what is white. You know what's so painful, man? These people are technicians.
This one is looking like a Chinese company because the Chinese.
You know the painful thing? Those people here, if they are here, I probably employ them. If they are Nigeria, they become an expatriate. I came to Nigeria back in 1994. They never born one. I came with some white boys to bring cars. Now the Oyibo be my oga. These are my boys, but they were my oga in the eyes of Nigeria. If inferiority complex don't kill una finish.
And that's exactly what the strategy that the leaders are using against us, because they know that we are gullible. and they know that we have inferiority complex, they will just, during campaigns, they will use cars and use things to intimidate you. Say, ah, no, there's no need to vote. They have already won, so let's just
They
leave
want.
it.
Yes. They like to do that.
Ah,
That's true.
they know that we are
Really?
full of inferiority
And
complex.
we've been looking at construction of road, but the one that really touched me most, I want to spend a few minutes before we do the newspaper review. Agriculture.
Most important part of this.
Benue. Oma, you are from Benue State. Benue is the food basket of the nation. It was not a joke. If you come to my place, Mary, Oma, Mona come, maybe I go home now and I go follow me. We have River Ethiopia. There's no amount of fish we cannot breed there. But we still import fish. But we have people going to study what they cannot use. We couldn't train them to become agricultural engineers. You know how many people that do farming, fish farming now? They are not trained. Now apprentices, they just teach them by yesterday. But the university is turning out idiots. I call someone another children. Because what you have is useless. You are useless to society. If we need people to feed us, why don't we train agricultural experts? You know what Israel they do? Israel is one of the smallest nations. They sell food to the rest of the world. Holland as a country, if you put Holland inside Niger State, it will be times 2.
Niger is big.
Is twice the size of Holland. But Holland makes $2 billion from agri export every year. People from Niger State not see food they eat. And our university, they turn out idiots. We not get job. What does it take to train somebody to become an agricultural expert? So that when young man finish, he go open it. Okay. I should be crying. You know, I was in Belgium in 1992. Children, listen to me. You know the way I work, the only job I've done in my life was in the tomatoes farm. In 3 months, it was a glass house. In 3 months, we've planted and we are harvesting. 3 months. And if you see the sizes of those tomatoes, the young man doing it was about 22 years old. He just graduated. We were working for him as foreigners. May God save us. You hardly go around the country and you see one glass house. Then all the governors are busy constructing cheap roads. In fact, if I come Nigeria, I'll get problem with all of them.
Tell wife wanted us to have a garden in our house.
Why can't we feed ourselves in the 21st century? When the agriculture now is people, Israel don't move into AI agriculture. You know what is no?
I wonder
every time they'll tell you how much is going into Ministry of Agriculture. What is the ministry doing?
You know what Israel is not doing?
Ministry of Agriculture.
The soil is measured with the number of quantity of water that goes into the soil. In fact, AI they read the soil. So if there's enough water, it will not drop. When it needs water, the water will drop. It is controlled with AI. The amount of water that goes in, they don't just pour water anyhow. Our own, will they wait for God to send down the rain? You see why would they go church every Sunday? Israel does not wait for God to send down the rain anymore. Israel knows the quantity of water that the soil needs.
They have the rain. We have rain surplus. Like yesterday, it's rained.
God overbless you now.
It's rained.
For rain, they will die of hunger. There will be famine in Israel.
He's talking about the subsequent.
If you come to UK now, say they wait for rain for the plant to grow, we not go eat here.
I understand.
How can we that is giving everything, we have nothing? Agriculture.
It's really sad.
Food. It's supposed to be a priority. Do you know how much Nigeria spent to import food last time? A country with all this vast land, with all these young people who can
lands that are not being used. Have you passed Nasarawa? Have you passed all that? You know, even my baby,
even the Niger states.
You see lands everywhere.
Go and
Cannot
touch the
be
land,
put into
problem.
use. What are they doing with it?
Exactly. Oh my God, are you not confused? Look at the whole
You run
land. Look at the
You
people.
run for Kogi for hours,
Do
and
we
and
have
you're
do
And
we
passing.
yet
have
they spend
government?
billions of dollars on budget every year.
I, if I say there is no excuse why Nigerians should go hungry. And now they disturb God on Sunday. On Sunday, everybody is in church disturbing God.
No, God is listening to the poor people. The government now, they've made it for the rich people. So the poor people are going to church to ask God for
And
help.
that is the wrong thing to
Because
do.
we have no
Because they
leaders to
disturb God.
help us now. So the poor
No,
people come
you
to
don't
God.
need God. God don't do your own
God
part.
bless them.
What God
No,
gave to you don't give out to the Oyibo when they come borrow food from. Now let me give you one instance. After this one, I'll keep quiet. Solar panel. The another problem we get now is electricity. Oh God. If Oyibo get sun like us, therefore not able to do anything.
Corrupt leaders.
Their sun will save energy in the day and use it at night. During winter, we know they get sun.
Is it not? Is it not? Is it not still
24/7.
Aso Rock? Is it not Aso Rock that study how much they use in installing solar? So what's the
Mary,
fate of the common mass?
Mary,
Common mass
the question I ask now, no. In fact, I go close Nigerian universities down. What does it take to teach people how to do solar panel? That we cannot get solar panel in Nigeria. That homes can buy and install. When they go China, they go buy and come.
That will make it cheaper for the people to afford. That way, the people, the poor masses can engage in the solar system. But this way, the way they are doing it, it is just for the rich man. If you don't have money, you can't have solar in Nigeria. It is expensive.
Yeah,
Why
the
we
president
blame
claims they are giving us electricity.
the British never came to punish us. They came, they designed an education system that was meaningful to them. We say may they go, they don't go. We couldn't design an education system that is meaningful to us. Now then we won't blame. No one is speaking pidgin English for me. Is it their fault? Do you really need rocket science? You know, I said to myself, I personally wrote to the governor of Delta State begging him, sir. Because what is going on in the country, in my state, it shouldn't be happening. Please stop this 70 billion naira to Julius Berger. Employ Delta's people, young people, to construct the road. With 70 billion, they will construct the whole of Delta State.
That's it.
And this children will be employed, though. The money will be spent among us. Our materials will be used. You know the funniest thing? Omar, listen to me. There's something they use to tar road. Iboku for Ondo State. You know, it's the highest deposit in the world. It's in Ondo. Is it grab or the thing we used to grow? You will go up now, you go the crack cash.
Wow.
What are we looking for that we need to construct with? Do we have a government? In fact, the people is the question. You see,
That is just the question.
Nigerians are corrupt.
Do we have?
I said to say a corrupt, to say they are corrupt government is an insult to corrupt people. They are daft. When you say somebody will not get anything here,
True.
you are insulting corrupt. We have corrupt politicians here, but they are not daft.
True.
Give me one reason why we cannot train construction engineer or technical agricultural graduates that will go and raise farms and employ the whole community. How many schools of agric do we have? 10. Federal School of Agric. I'm not talking of the one studied in every university. 10. School of Agriculture. Dedicated for agriculture. Robo say I don't tire. It's painful. Yeah. And in my time, this is the country I saw. It's not good news. It's not. And If we can be sincere with one another, then we can solve our problem. What I said today has nothing to do with corrupt leaders. It has something to do with
Problem
know-how.
is the masses.
You vote some idiot into office, half-baked village fools, and their leaders. All they are waiting for is oil money. They share the money. And any idiot that gets to office is going to send his child abroad to do the same cycle. We remain slaves forever. I don't understand whether you people understood. The white people came the first time, they took us away as slaves. They came to conquer us as under the colonial era. Now the
The
post-colonial
highest level of slavery ever. This is an indirect slavery.
This is the highest one. It's
This
not
is the
it's we enslaving ourselves, not them. If you see how many people crossing the sea, how many people are dying on the sea. Go to
Libya.
Libya, you see how many women there now, Nigerian girls in Libya now. Go there now.
It's that bad.
And the tire, if my phone they ring, it's from Libya. People stranded in different places. I stopped now broadcast for some time. If you see my main broadcast, I was broadcasting on the. It was war. What can I do? How many can I save? If you tell them to go back home, it'll be like saying that you won't kill them. Where do you want
So
to go
if
back?
you try to stay in Libya and suffer.
You know what do you want to go back? Go do? What do they do now?
That's what they are doing to women there. Nigerian
Forget
women.
it. Oh. Forget what they do to women. If they tell you story, you will cry. And then we are living the land of plenty into a slavery that we cause ourselves. Nobody will cause this one. I know they have their own impact. They're still doing their game. But it will cost us nothing if we start to grow our own food. It will cost us nothing if we start to construct our own roads. It will cost us nothing. Today we cannot even make a car. What is in a car? In fact, I did engineering for some time. You can forge the engine of the engine block. The rest are things you meet, fix. You don't get engine block. What is in a car that Nigeria cannot produce? You see, it's like they forgot teach us how to sleep with our women. Now only that one will sabi. Now back. Now what they do for night. We not let the women rest. Other than that, we not do anything. That's why the white people continue to use us.
Yeah.
We remain slaves. And it's sad.
It is.
And the bottom line is because we have no leaders that could direct us. You know, Baswafuwa wrote a very good book. I'm an educationist. On which is the 6334 system of education. That's when you see Nigeria went and introduced the 6334 system. It was for a purpose, so that children will learn technical skill from the secondary school. But it was misguided. If we had done it well, children at that level, therefore don't they do mobile phone. A child in China is waking up to how to make a phone of his own brand. You see how they think. I'm going to make my phone and it's going to be my brand. The technology is the same. You just forge it and put in your name. When can
To be honest, there are some Nigerians that are breaking free from this slavery. We have the likes of innocent motors, and they are doing well in a way.
You see,
how many times have the government
innocent would have been the best thing that happened to
Nigeria? The government don't support them. Imagine if the government had been supporting innocent.
Exactly. You cannot do such a big business on your own. I always say to people, there are certain things. There's a reason why God gave power to government. I was analyzing it one day. I think it's on the advert. I said, after God comes the government. Because God is no more here. He has given that power, that authority to the government to govern us.
That is what I was telling you about how God respects and have immunity for leaders the other day. Yes. You know, it seems like God respects hierarchy a lot. He's a unique being.
Yes. But Mary, sorry, there are things God will not be able to do anymore. God not going to give you belly. You need man to give you belly.
God not the tire. that decrease.
I thought you say AI cannot give.
You know, God never tire.
Is AI not giving again? Shall you say AI can give?
Oh, AI be giving. Is they giving better now? 90% of our women now, una know say una not even they need man again. AI is doing that thing better.
I don't understand, sir. How are they doing it?
I tell my sister.
I'm gonna leave that one.
Education. We are on education now.
I said it before.
No,
I
I don't think do that one.
education.
You're not gonna let me do that one here. What
Yeah.
do women they do now? AI does that thing better than every man. In Jesus' name. Listen, let's take a look at the papers.
No,
Emma,
please,
Omar, let me talk that matter, I beg. I want to be alive tomorrow. Let's take a look at one or two papers before we close the show. Listen, I talk too much. That's the problem. I talk too much. So don't have me here. I will let you guys do your show so that when you don't have
If
me,
you talk about women one more time in our show, we will not have you here again.
better.
If you talk about one women one more time, we will not have you on our show. Don't invite to our show again.
So I will not talk too much. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk. Fear not let me talk about religion. Because it will affect us too much. So fear not will let me talk about religion. How we abandon our religion and take the West. Even now, you know what I want to talk about? At least, I know we can talk about medicine. I gave you people instance the other day. I wasn't born in a hospital. But we had a way of treating ourselves. What happened to it? Who told you it was barbaric? Chinese didn't throw their own away. The one this job which you are taking now is Indian medicine, which they didn't throw away. They put them into pee for you, they take.
I think you are talking about how we should not allow all this borrowed education and experiences
Borrow
lose
it
our
and make it your own.
originality as a society.
Borrow it and make it your own.
Mm.
It's nothing wrong. The knowledge is
So
the same thing
add
around
it
the
to
world.
your own knowledge and make your own
Make
better.
it,
Don't
let
borrow
it
from
be
their
better
own.
for your society. The education they teach you, okay, that they study how to manufacture car there. I want manufacture car when it's good for Nigeria. Because our weather, you know what happened? Volkswagen decided to come to Nigeria. You know what Volkswagen did? When they made the Peugeot, the radiator were bigger because our weather was hotter. Compared to their own here. Their own radiator were smaller. In those days, when we bring car to Nigeria, we change the radiator to the bigger ones. Because our engine needs more water, it needs something more coolant. So you cannot just copy something that is made in Europe and then throw it in Nigeria. Is our weather the same? I mean, that the same way when they bank, you born either the bank black woman. Go ask. You get the first time. In Jesus' name. No, not hear that one. No, not hear that one.
No, I don't say amen to such Jesus' name.
All right, let's do the papers. Let's do the papers. We have many. Let's do the paper quickly.
The Punch and APC. Okay, the big
We'll start
story.
with Punch.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So the big story we have primary elections. APC consensus push faces resistance in states. And we have here the rider, Yobe, Ogun, Sokoto, Plateau, Kwara aspirants oppose consensus demands and competitive race. Ondo, Benue, Oyo, JO for primaries as tenable governors aspirants submit nomination forms. APC adopt a direct primary for presidential ticket, and that story is on page 2 and 7 of the Punch newspaper. So we have 2027, Jonathan considers comeback as court hears eligibility suit today.
That one attracts me. I saw Goodluck yesterday. Whether he wants disgrace himself, I don't know.
But it's everywhere on the paper. This
I hope it
Goodluck.
is true.
No, it's not only on Punch. All the papers are
I hope
carrying
it is true that decrease.
It's not like
It will be
You
the
want
best
Goodluck back?
country. Yes.
Don't
Really?
do that, man. What we need is Peter Obi. Goodluck lack that now see that
Look has added more experience. He's not like, no, he does not. He does not. That decrease, I don't agree with you. I think he just have sympathy and empathy for the people. It doesn't make him.
No, not about that. You see,
Okay.
Oma,
Yes,
the
sir.
leadership we need now. Forget about corruption. I don't even mind if you are corrupt, but you should be able to produce. Where is that production-oriented president? Only Peter has spoken that language. I never heard it from anybody.
Yeah, okay. But if
And I'm not
Jonathan
doing it. I'm
comes,
not partial.
it would be a very big battle between him and Obi. But I wish they had even paired Obi with Jonathan. Don't
All
you
these
think
things
that
they are
coalition would have
doing,
been
all these things they are
perfect?
doing, now they'll have to share their votes. That is why Tinubu will
I
start.
can
That
give you.
is,
They're gonna
These
give
people
it.
don't,
They're gonna hand over the
these people don't
presidency to
understand this
Tinubu
politics
again.
of a thing. They will come.
They,
So good luck will take some
what do
votes.
you think of?
Obi will take some votes. They will not share it. So
Of
yes,
course, that
why
has
won't
always
Tinubu
been
win?
Mary.
Why won't Tinubu
What do you
win?
think of that? Sorry, what do you think of Jonathan and Obi as aspirants?
together,
The
no, it will
combination,
be
yes.
not
Not
be fair that it
together.
will be
Don't you think
South.
it should be a great force?
It will be so too. It will be too South. It will not help.
Okay, South
It
I
will
South.
not
can
even
tell you
work.
that there are some brilliant people in the north. Oh. You see that ML of Sanusi. Sanusi is, if Sanusi want to run for president, I don't give a damn who you are. I'm voting for him.
All these things they are
Yeah,
doing is they are
actually, me
just giving Tinubu room to win.
Yes, you are
That's
right.
just the truth.
If Sanusi say he want to run for
I don't
president,
think
I will be the
people
one shouting him. So it's not
come.
about north and south. It's about the content of that person. Sanusi is one of those people that would be talking. I'll be listening to this guy, man. He has what it takes to run
and
Nigeria.
he's not that religious bigot like Erufai is.
How can he be? An educated person cannot be blind
Not,
by
he's
any
not
religion.
sentimental. He's not sentimental.
Once you are educated, a religion
Yeah.
cannot blind you. Religion will
Yeah.
always shaping you. It will sharpen you. Religion becomes a tool that sharps you, that makes you sharper. It will not blind you.
I would vote Sanusi too. I would.
Thank you, my daughter.
I would.
Let's go. So bringing good luck in is to distract, to distract us.
I don't think Good Luck would be stupid enough to
He better not.
yeah, I
He
don't
better
think
not. We don't need it.
yeah.
What are we gonna do with good luck and be at the same?
Oh, you know,
at the
this
same
good
time?
luck issue that the quiz, we've been seeing it on the papers since last year. So let's not conclude that he's coming. Since last year, they've been talking about that he's coming.
Well,
Then
he
come.
tried it the
They
last
said
time.
the
He
same
didn't
thing in
come.
2023.
Even the 2023,
Yes,
they
and
were
he didn't
talking
come.
about it. He didn't come.
He's not
Don't worry.
coming.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's not stupid enough to come.
Let me ask
We
one
have
question. Okay. More than enough verse. Good luck now from my place, self. Now almost a German. Now Roboman and one column. Let me ask one question. What has good luck done well beside hand over power?
Well, okay, handing over of the power, you are underestimating the fact that okay, it's preserved a lot of people's lives. And
The
it
massive
helped-
corruption going on under good luck, Jonathan.
A lot of federal universities we have today is because of him.
Yes.
Even
And of what use are those universities? Of what use? Is what I've been analyzing today. You need somebody that is, oh God. You see,
You said productive.
you get,
yes.
we can do this, that we don't have solar panel. It's not the number of universities that we don't have. It's the unproductive universities we don't have. I ask again and again, how many universities have department for law, for lawyers, where you can actually go and pick lawyers for your cases? What will it be out of place if the university have actually a law firm where students practice?
They have that there where you are in the UK.
No, they are fairly here now. You think they work here?
Okay.
You think everything here is perfect? We are the thinkers, so
Wow.
you see, sometimes the people ask me, is that how it is? And I say, must it be so? Well, how can I contribute to knowledge if I always follow what people say?
Other people's ideas. Yeah.
I think for myself sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I get angry. And I
But
think
people
I
invest
say, why
in
is it
having
like this?
children.
Sometimes it is how things go open. And this is why we said, until a leader, you know what God has placed in us. God has given us the best land. He has given us the most vibrant youth. And he can't give us all your money to even produce anything we want to produce. That we are not productive. Not be God, oh. Anybody go on Sunday, go disturb God. In fact, if I see the person I slap, I go slap him. What do you want from God? Nigerians, what do you want from God?
Help.
What God gave you, he didn't give it to you. If you can get the oil one we get, can't get the kind youthful population. You know the trouble we have in the UK? Every population here, we don't old. They don't have enough young people. That's why they are bringing in people to come and work. But when I get young people, powerful everywhere. Now, the girls not fit do runs finish. The boys, they do Yahoo. There's a government that has failed in its entirety. Now, say that good luck. Where good luck they come from? Not verse. He's not the one. You see, this John the Baptist people, they go meet Jesus say, Are you the one who is to come, or should we wait for another? We know Goodluck Jonathan is the one. It's not the one we are waiting for. We're waiting for another. The time of Goodluck don't pass. Let Peter come. Let Peter come with these productive ideas. You understand? He need to be sharp, you know. And like I said, I don't agree with everything. You know, now see, last when I defied Peter here, but Peter at least is thinking in that direction. That the money should not be shared. That the money, in fact, I'll be telling you how much can you produce. I will fund you as federal government, but on what basis of what are you producing? I will not share money for you because you are a state. God punish you. I will share money for you based on what you are producing, so that you can produce more. Let me go on. I cannot talk again.
You know the question Goodluck Jonathan asked the people that are asking him to come back. He said, "You are asking me to come back to power when 50% of you does not even have voters card." Yeah, I think he has put it. He's not going to come. He's just enjoying the attention from the people because he knows that we missed him.
So like quiz, you are emphasizing on the agriculture. So here on the Punch, we have a Sunbet to launch 70,000 metric ton of cocoa and 80,000 metric cashew processing plants in March 2027. 2027 will be hot though. A lot of things that want to happen. Everything is 2027. 2027.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
we've seen more. We've seen
The year is already piled up with a lot of
We've
things.
seen 99 in this country. Nothing will surprise us again. We are Nigerians and the resilience. We are
Come on.
strong. Nothing will shake us.
Baby.
They should pile up whatever they want to pile up. We'll go past them. We'll be fine.
Now tell you my one story.
They're not
I want to
going
tell you children one story. I grew up with my grandfather. Now, Roboman. There was a time he was in Akure. What was he doing? He was growing cocoa farm. At a point in time, cocoa was the order of the day in this country. It was our major export. Before oil, all this one here, that was the West. They had cocoa. Let me ask you this. How many of our universities have taken time to study cocoa and see what we can do with cocoa and to make it? Because everybody eats chocolate.
Yes, that's true.
What we can do with it?
They love chocolate.
What is the Department of Agriculture doing? I go ask more than the verse. I know when they watch this show that they'll be angry. What is this man talking about? He's trashing us down. But if you are trash, you are trash. You need to be fit for purpose. Is it rocket science that the thing our forefathers were able to do that we cannot do it? When we're supposed to have improved on it. Kai. They will still take the cocoa away. They will make chocolate. I'm going to buy a chocolate. I'll go buy the same chocolate, give them. Because you both don't packet them. They'll packet it and sell it back to us.
You find it. How about these people?
Not be their fault, though. Now your leaders will they ask questions.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I said that we're going to do this show for 1 hour. So, Mary, I know, just finish this paper so that because I took all the time, one another verse. I talk too much.
Your beautiful crush,
Bianca.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, Bianca, Mrs. Ojukwu. So they are planning to evacuate our Nigerian resident that are in South Africa, even though their minister there has a reservation on the plan to bring them back to Nigeria. But Mrs. Ojukwu said that the government cannot stand the harassment of its citizens there in South Africa. So for those who are willing, they are not forcing them. For those who are willing to come back to Nigeria, they are making plans to.
That's the best thing. That's what I was saying yesterday. They should bring their people back and stop talking about.
I know that for sure. Let's be realistic. It's not every Nigerian, even in this situation, that will come back. There are still some that still prefer to stay there rather than coming back to Nigeria. So that's why they say for those who are willing to come back, now there are plans for them to come back. But if you don't want, you can stay.
That's how it should be.
That's it.
And it should be a shame that many of us don't want to come and you can understand why they don't want to come.
They have other investments there, or maybe spouses.
You know that they have a market. They are Igbo markets where these Anambra men, they are the ones that occupy that market in South Africa. Those people they have done a lot of investment. I don't know why. I don't know, Sha. Like they left their country to invest so well in this part of the country.
That has been the Igbo culture from day one. Now not learn from the war. Igbo people, when not verse, during the war, they not learn. You know how many Igbo thieves, that got lost during that war? 1967. At that time they called me. Now know how many thieves Igbo man lost? There's a road, verse, I go talk.
Is it because their women have big buttocks, or what is it that they like South Africa so much?
Oh,
South Africa, and
I don't start to.
Igbos in South Africa, they are too much.
Oma, see where Oma they go.
I know that you have been talking about women since that decrease. So I want to talk about men now. You know that's what you people like now, big buttocks and all those things. Now where the buttocks they now?
You know, say that eye we take the chop. Now they take here the chop. We they take eye the chop. And when our eyes see, now two things they react. The eye they react, something there they react. So if we don't have so much control, it's not our fault. When a man see, two reactions take place. The brain go to work, there go to work. So it depends on
the brain not they work again now, so they talk now.
Sometimes we manage the brain. When we see fire, the brain will begin work. But at that moment, now let that guy for down, how they work.
May God help you now.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
That's why women defeat us for the Bible from day one to the end. Not be only we cause not be only Nigerian men faith for that one. Samson a woman, Solomon a woman, David a woman. Oh, name them.
Natrusha.
So not be only we. Now God know what to do that thing. God for not to create women. We will talk them every day. The people say God self not green marry. Why they give us wife? Why give us wife? Why not marry?
To reproduce now. Have you heard the command when
okay. Reproduce? Now see the trouble.
Another way to reproduce. You understand? How many men can stay without a woman? How many?
If we not see her, we for not they miss her.
Okay, now because so you are saying God should wipe all women away from the world. And
I don't say so. I didn't say so.
That's what you're saying. You say if you don't see them.
I didn't say so. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Who am I to marry?
Even women too, how many white men out? It's not
I tell God say, it's not me, it's the woman you give to me.
Men has always cheap blame on women.
Blame women for everything.
Always a man will cheat and still blame it on the woman. That's it. The man will not be able to produce and say it's the woman that is barren. It has just been like that. The system has been like that. Women always suffer for the things that men does, and it's bad.
Yeah. Women are innocent, you know. They have not done anything at all. Thank God, say the Bible talk how they take.
That is why a man will not tell a woman he wants to marry another wife. After they have already planned, after marriage, you bring a second wife to the woman.
I bet will not go there. You don't see that you go when they teach you. When you read the Bible not you not people marry more than one wife for Bible. The Bible one they imitate so how many wives Solomon get? How many wives David get? How many Abraham, Baba of all people?
How many people feel married with Solomon marry in this present day? I made them go try them now.
Okay. You tell yourself people not get out. Don't go to get enough money. Mona live and make you marry as money as you fit.
Even as again, I'm not feel married with Solomon marry. The company go crash.
Anyway, guys, listen, I'm gonna leave these two beautiful women too because they're gonna beat me up. You know, when it reach like this, you know, when women don't they gang up, you know they good again. I'm about to exit. I'm about to exit, and you know, they're gonna be with you for the next few minutes. They are smart, and I can tell you, they know what they're doing. I'm very proud of you, two young ladies. I'm proud of you. It's a difficult time in Nigeria. I pray that God will give us the eye opener to understand that we need a change, and the change we need is not just of a leader that will come and say, I want to fight corruption. That's what Buhari came to do. When Buhari got to office, he found that the job is a little bit more than fighting corruption. It's about productivity. And any country that cannot produce what it consumes, like Nigeria, we produce what we don't consume. That's it. Our own graduates, we have graduates, but they are not the graduates we need. That's what we'll be talking about today. Until we direct our education to make sure the human being we train are made for purpose. Before I leave this show, let me say this. It's very important because this is my field. I say it again and again. Go to Nigerian university, almost all the universities in Nigeria, they have a department for theater arts. I ask again, how many theaters can I get from Nigeria? Meanwhile, we have Nollywood, the third or the second biggest industry in the world, understaffed. The only challenge we have in Nollywood is lack of technical expertise. Yet our university could not train technical expertise for Nollywood. They are training theater artists we don't need. Something is wrong with us. Something is wrong with us. And I know many people will be angry with my topic today. My job is to say, I didn't say you must do it, but I have said it. And I'm no apology for what I say today, because I say it from passion, from interest in my country, and for the love of the people where I come from. Thank you very much, guys, for having me. I'm going to let you guys have your show, all right? I will not be coming every time so that you guys can have more time, so that you have time to push in your opinions. Because this man, when he's here, he says, wait. You know, that's it. I talk a lot. I'll see you guys later. God bless.
All right, bye.
Thank you so much, Daddy Chris, for your time on the show. Well, at the end of the day, I know that things are really difficult in this country, but if we can actually, let me just say, like the Ministry of Agriculture can put in effort to make a kind of availability of food. You know, they say hungry man is an angry man, right? If people can feed well, I don't think they will have a lot of issues. Sometimes because of lack of feeding, lack of proper feeding, right? That is why it looks as if everybody is sad, everybody is angry, and that is where the politicians tends to get us, because now during election they will now use food. They will now use food to drag people to themselves. So sometimes I feel like the reason why we don't have these things in excess, the reason why they don't make this thing easy for us, is maybe they feel like if people are comfortable, right, they will not have them to themselves to deceive. Yes. You know, there's something that they say, don't give me fish, teach me how to fish. So you cannot keep giving them food. You get, teach them how to be productive, how to make this money themselves. But maybe if people are comfortable, the system at which we vote, right, our electoral system will not be like this. What do you think? If people are comfortable, do you think the politician will be able to get the masses to themselves and deceive them to vote them, even when they know that they are not really credible, they don't fit into that position?
At the end of the day, that has been the strategy that has been working for them. And that is why we're asking that the people should try and break free from this hole that they have. Because in other countries, you see that in places like the US and other parts of the country, like this electoral vote, electronic voting that we were talking about yesterday, South Africa and most parts of the world are already adopting it. But we cannot adopt it because we refuse to grow. You know, so and these people, they use this medium to hold us down, because they know that if we do like other parts of the country do, and they can stand, they know their leaders are accountable to them, they know that, okay, this is what we voted for, this is who we voted for, and we got what we voted for. Unlike our own, they know that they don't need us to vote for them, and they know that if we have our way, most of them will not be in power, so they will do anything to suppress us and subdue us. That is why we must break free. We must try our best to come out in masses to vote. I know that we're not happy with what is happening in our country. Okay, nobody is happy. But don't let these people subdue you and hold you at home that day. I've had a lot of people saying, even in groups, you hear people say, no, I don't think sometimes I even want to listen to them when they say, I kind of see reason with them. But then at the end of the day, what is the aim? Just like he said, it is to keep you at home, so that you will not be able to vote.
Yeah, some people will tell you that they will collect, but they will not vote maybe what they promised.
And some think that your vote does not count. Well,
it does.
I think so. Yeah,
no, just sit down and announce the winner. It does. It just that maybe I feel like we vote wrong.
If it doesn't, they won't come to you and promise you, and it's just like a man going to a woman to deceive her to sleep with him. He will lie and say all sorts of things
just to please the
woman, to sleep with her and then go away. But then at the end of the day, this is what is happening with this our politicians. If they don't need us, will they come to us and lie to us? Just look at Tinubu's video that is flying all over the country now, where he said, if I don't give you power, in the next when I come back next time, don't vote for me. Unfortunately, he has not done well by the Nigerians, so we don't feel like voting for him. and he wants to have his way back.
You want to give people electricity.
They make these fake promises and
you
they don't
ended up
deliver.
installing solar.
At the end of the day,
how does
we
it
need
relate?
Nigerians. We need to break free.
Yeah, from this
Please,
mentality.
let's break free. Let's get our voters' cards ready to vote. Let's come intimidate
masses.
them back.
Yes.
Let's not let them intimidate us. Intimidate them back with your voters' card. They are using jeeps and all these things now just to intimidate you.
That question, good luck, as is important.
Yes.
How many people have
How many of you have voters' card? You say you want Jonathan to come back. Do you have your voters' card? Don't give up and say whether I vote or not. It matters. Please.
Let this time not be a time when we sit on the social media and begin to
honestly, let's
say
not just talk.
This is our candidate.
Yeah.
Without action, these things will not work.
I know we tried in 2023. Nigerians voted to be massive.
Yes, let's do it again.
Let's do it again. By the time we keep hitting them basketballs, hit them like front, left, center, everywhere, they will know that a point to come when they'll lose their grip and leave us alone. So let's
do it again, because whether you are seeing it or not, the future of this country matters most.
Honestly,
where we are going,
we can't give up.
Where are we going from? There's a kind of leader we have. You see this insecurity. We'll never be talking about it, because it's not like they cannot fight it. You get, there's kind of leader we have. The things we are crying, the things we think are impossible, you see that it's possible. We'll be like, God, how is this coming to a change, right? So we just need to have. It's not just about having leaders. I think let's try to have leaders that have us at heart. If you have leaders that have us at heart, we will not be crying like this.
If these things that we are talking about is put in place, you see that there will be a lot of job. There will be a lot of employment for the youths to engage in, so that they will not be thinking of cultism. We have a lot of cultism
doing
issues,
drugs and all of
cultism
that.
issues here and there, drugs and all sort of evil that is going on in this country now. And all this Yahoo, or what they call it, they say there is also Yahoo. All these
there are just a lot of illegal things going on within the youth.
The government is not engaging the youth the appropriate way. That is why you see them engaging in other negative things. So let's try and fight our way back into what we deserve. If we deserve it, it is our country. We will not leave it for them.
At all.
Nobody will force themselves on us.
At all.
Let's get our voters card ready, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Oma.
Yeah.
We'll do this again tomorrow. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media page. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about SRTV. We'll see you again tomorrow. I remain your girl, Everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like